Today we're going to try the Cookie Dough Cafe's chocolate chip cookie dough. Gourmet edible cookie dough. Essentially it's cookie dough without egg in it, so you can just eat it right out of this jar. Not that it stopped me before. I would eat cookie dough with egg in it all the time. I guess technically you shouldn't do that, but I do it anyways. But I guess this is the safe way to do it. A little more expensive way though. This was $5.92 at Walmart, basically $6 for 18 ounces of cookie dough, which is pretty high up there when you can get cheap cookie dough for $1 or $2 sometimes. But again, you're not supposed to eat raw cookie dough with egg in it, supposedly. Not that it's ever stopped me, but let's try this and see if this is something special or if we should just keep eating the egg cookie dough. All right, like it shows on the front, I've just got a spoonful of chocolate chip cookie dough and I'm going in. That's it. All right, I've spent a few minutes with this. I've ate some spoonfuls, got it down a little bit. I gotta say though, I'm not exactly impressed, and I love cookie dough. I don't think that this formula is necessarily the best. It's okay. It fills in a role, I suppose, but I think it isn't really relevant anymore. I don't know when this product came out, but I know that recently, I'm not sure how recent, other cookie dough makers of pre-baked cookie doughs have started to sell their cookie doughs treated so you can eat it raw or bake it. Now, the last time I got cookies, I bought Pillsbury cookie dough, like a sheet of it with 12 cookies, and it was 16 ounces, I believe. There's 18 ounces in this. And on the package, it specifically said, eat or bake, safe to eat raw. That was their new disclaimer, and I was looking it up because I was curious. And recently they made the change with their cookie doughs to make them safe to eat both raw and bake, which is a good time. I had a good time. I took the 12 cookies, I baked like 10 of them, and I ate 2 of them raw, and it was great. And I honestly think it tasted better than this cookie dough. I think this cookie dough feels like without the egg, it's missing something. There's a sort of graininess to this that I don't really like. It's not as smooth as I want from a cookie dough, and the chocolate chips don't really taste especially good. I don't know what kind of chocolate chips they're using. It just says chocolate chips. They don't exactly seem like the highest quality of chocolate chips. The whole thing feels like it's fairly cheap made, even though it costs almost $6 for this. Instead, you could get the Pillsbury cookie dough for $2.50 right now, and maybe $3 depending on what the price is. And you could get 2 of them for the same price as this, and you'd end up with a lot more cookie dough that tastes better and can also be eaten raw or baked. And this can't even be this. There's no versatility to this. It's just raw. You can't bake it. There's no baking instructions. So I'm gonna have to give this, the Cookie Dough Cafe cookie dough that you just spoon, a 2 because I really don't see any place for it. It could maybe be a 3. But the price is so outrageous for the amount of cookie dough you get that I really honestly don't see any reason why you would ever get this, especially since the taste is not particularly good. I think the Pillsbury might be better. It's been a while, a couple weeks since I've had it, but I do feel like the Pillsbury that you can bake or eat is a better taste than this specifically one made to spoon and eat. So not a huge fan. I'll still probably eat it, but overall it's just mediocre cookie dough. And you can pretty much eat raw cookie dough in a lot of places. Make sure you check and see what it says, but Pillsbury on the front specifically says safe to eat raw because they pasteurize their eggs and heat treat the flour. So get those if you're looking for cookie dough. Don't waste your money on this, and I'll see you next time.